1 hour lunch break challenge. Let's go.
Fylde Coast Flips.
I always like to start this type of video at this charity shop. It's traditionally where I used to always start first, back when I had like a regular kind of 9 to 5 job. I'd come out at lunchtime and I'd always start here. And I thought that was a Witada Chelsea mug right there, but nope, it's not. We've got a Starbucks mug there and some others hung up at the back there, and I checked them all out, but none of them were really worthwhile, not at the price they had them up at anyway. That Starbucks mug I've had a few times before at a decent, pick-up price, 50p or a pound. It's worthwhile, but not at the price they had it at. This mug here I did pick up and I was going to buy it, but then I noticed later on that there was some writing on the side of the box saying like to whoever from, somebody else. And yeah, the fact that it had the box made it worthwhile, so I decided to put it back. Fred flour, no stopper in the bottom of this, salt or pepper shaker, and just the one, so yeah, not worth it on that. Just checking everything out. Nice Wade teapot there, but wasn't worthwhile. This bread bin was alright, but the writing was all coming off on the front, and it had a couple of issues, and it was priced up at about £5 or £6, and yeah, just wasn't really doing it for me, this one, so I continued on. By the way, there was really loud copyrighted music in this shop playing, that's why I'm doing a bit of a voiceover. And there are decent bits in here, but the prices are they're just really high in this particular shop. Not always been the case, and I'm sure they'll eventually come back down again at some point. But yeah, don't find much in this one anymore just because the prices are just so high. I don't like to kind of moan about that because that's just the way it is, and everything's high, right? The price of everything is high, so it's not just here, it's like everywhere. So just the way it is. This was alright, I think, £3, probably, not much in it, but unfortunately it had a load of paint all over it, so yeah, not worth it in that condition. Checking out all the cuddly toys. This was an IKEA dragon. Some of the IKEA toys can be okay. They kind of hit and miss. There's not many out there that I've found that have been good, but there are a few. I've picked up a few before that have done alright. That Iggle Piggle might have been okay there, but I think they were asking quite a bit for it. I think that's why I didn't even bother like searching it or anything. Yeah, first find of the day right here. Toucan hand puppet. So the only thing from in there is this toucan puppet, and the only reason I bought this is because I've had one fairly recently and it sold really quick. It's the Puppet Company, still got its tag, originally $14.99, paid £4. It needs a little bit of a clean up, but not a lot, otherwise I wouldn't have bothered with it. If it didn't have its tag, I wouldn't have bothered. I'm not going to be able to sell it as new though, it will be pre-owned. It's just about worthwhile. I should make about £10 profit on this all said and done, which is just about okay, It's just that I could have left it, but as I say, I've had one recently and it sold really quick, so that's why I bought it. On to the next one. Second shop right here. Such a nice day today. This might be the nicest day of the year, That looks like a West German vase right there. Let's have a look. It's £8. Hey. That might be alright for £8, as long as it's not damaged. Paint. It's not the best design I've ever seen. I think I'll have to look this one up before I buy it. I've had some of these before that have done quite well. They're a bit hit and miss. Eagle. Silver plated, I think. Bit rusty inside. 10 quid. Right, so there's only a price on this. £8. I'm thinking that's too much for just that, so I'm guessing it's for everything. 3 jars, these 2 jars, and this. Oh, hang on, that 1 jar has £3. Nothing else has a price on it. What does that mean? Is it free? Let's take it up and see what they do. I'm not paying more than like 10 quid for the lot, so we'll see. We'll see. See what they'll do. The weirdest thing I've ever seen. So we did well in there. We got that bay vintage West German vase right there. It's in good condition. There's a tiny chip, which is unfortunate, but it wasn't quite bad enough to, you know, make me not buy it. I still bought it. I still think it's going to do pretty well. Even like the small bay vases, you can get up to like 20 quid for just the little ones. So you know, this big one like this, I've never actually had a bay vase that's this big before, so I'm hoping we're more like 30-40 quid on it, hopefully. 4 quid on that. I think that is Tower of Doom, believe it or not. I mean, look at the state of that. When you give that to your kids, look at it. You wouldn't think it was a early learning centre thing, would you? We got a bread bin, 2 cookie jars and a tea coffee sugar set for £9.50 she did them for. I think all of that was 8 quid, and then this 1 jar was 3 quid separately. And I spoke to the person who actually put them out, so she was happy to kind of, you know, do it slightly cheaper for the lot. So yeah, £9.50 for the lot. That's a good price. Just the bread bin, even though it's not perfect, and none of this is perfect, and it's not like a high-end bread bin, but it's still a nice ceramic bread bin with a wooden lid. I should be able to get like 20-25 for that, and then we'll see on the rest of it. Right, on to the next. So just a very quick look in here. Sometimes they have a clearance table, and I found a few things in here before that have been worth picking up. So we've got quite a lot on here today. Never usually this much. I considered buying these. They were £1 each and there was loads of them, but not many people had much success selling these, so I decided to leave them. So Smith's over there where I've just been, and then we've got the charity shop here, the charity shop down there, so let's be quick and head in. Look at that for a tankard. Huge. £8. Little vintage money box, only £1. Let's have a look. So not much from these two, but we got this possibly weighed little money box, vintage, made in Stoke-on-Trent, I think, and Whit out of Chelsea, nice colourful mug, 50p, £1, £1.50. Little bits, but it all counts. on to the next. So this right here is one of my all-time favourite charity shops. I love this place. They've always had good stuff. I'm not sure if it's still run by the same people anymore, but I still find some good things in here. When I had a full-time job and I used to come out every lunchtime, this was always probably the best one by far, actually. Let's hope the prices are still decent in here. It's been a while since I've been here. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at that.
We can put some more in here.
So I've just been in there, didn't find anything, but on my way out, a couple of things. This teapot here, I had this ages ago, like back when I very first started making videos on YouTube. I bought one of them and it was chipped, and it still managed to sell though for half decent money. Right here we've got a Disney snow globe, and I'm just looking up a few sales comps. So somebody has sold one there for £55. This one's it's from 2001. Now that's the Twin Towers there, which means that this is obviously got, this is an older one, this has got a good few years in it. Oh, I'm just looking now, the Empire State Building right there, the top of it's broken off. Oh, that might have been a really good one, that. It might have been. I'm not missing it for, you know, 10 quid when the top of the Empire State Building is broken. Chrysler's alright around there, but no. Oh, if it was like a fiver, then I might have given it a go, but for 10 quid with a big broken bit, no. But look out for these Disney snow globes, because some of them can be pretty good. Anyway, on to the next one.
Oh, no price on it. £5.
Can I have a quick look? Thank you.
I was going to have a look a lot in a minute.
So, there's a chip on there, isn't it? There's chips there as well. Yeah, stuff. Yeah, for a £5, I'll do that, please.
Not bad for a £5.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, check it out. Got the mother of all bread bins here. This is a proper one. Had this same bread bin good while back. It was in a video, maybe a couple of years now actually. 97332, West German, Schurig branded, and should do okay that. There are a couple of little chips, which is unfortunate. I'm glad it was only a £5 because I thought they were going to come back and say like 10, 15 quid or something, in which case I wouldn't have bothered, not for that price. But a £5, yeah, we'll have that. So a bit further up the same road, there's this little charity shop, which again, not been in here for a while. They've had a bit of a change around in here. There used to be loads of ceramics in that corner, but now there's a load of books and games, and the ceramics have moved to somewhere else, but there's only a little small selection now. Oh, all games and jigsaws are only £1. Anything sealed.
I know, it was a bit cooler this morning, wasn't it? I'll see you in a minute, Sadie. Sadie, there's your phone, darling. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
There you go, so I never find decent games these days in charity shops, and I do look, but they are out there. If you go looking often enough and you have some kind of idea of what to look out for, then as soon as I saw this cover, and I was like, yeah, that's going to be worth a bit. And it's pretty good, about 30 quid-ish, thereabouts, maybe a bit more because it is in really good condition and it has its manual. Reminds me that this stuff is out there. You just need to keep turning up, keep looking, and eventually you'll find it. So I've only got about 10 minutes left, and before my hour is up, I'm going to quickly hit 3 shops as quickly as I possibly can. Look at these little guys. These are cool. These Brito ones. 10 quid each. This is Whittards, I think. 3.50. Do you know what? That's not bad for that. These don't go for a crazy amount, but you can get up to 20 quid for a cup and saucer if it's perfect condition, a nice colourway, which this is in my opinion. Up to 20 quid for that. It's got to be perfect though. Make sure it's perfect. It is. I'll get that. Hey, we're supposed to be being quick. Let's go. That'll do. Let's go. Look at me walking along with my little my Whittards of Chelsea cup. Let's have a drink. Right, so last one of the day. This is a new brand for me, this one. Never heard of it before. Zampiva. Spaghetti hair doll is what it is. And it's Italian. And some of them are quite nice. And this one was particularly good, I think. Like, it was just a bit different to the rest out there from what I could see. So for 10 quid, it was obviously, taking a little bit of a chance on it. But after a quick look into it, I figured it was worthwhile. So technically not within the hour, it's just past the hour point, but I've just found these from the tip shop. Never seen these out there before, but the Hornsey, I didn't think they would be. I just thought the design was kind of cool looking. But yeah, it turns out the Hornsey, 2 of them. Don't know if there's much money in them, only paid 50p each. I'm sure there'll be a little bit in them. I've got 3 of these for £1 each. These are weighed. And I've seen these before, I know there's a little bit of money in them. I think they're worth about a tenner. Unusual find is this, and I have no idea what it is. If anybody knows what this is just from looking at it like this, let me know. But I'll search it online, see what I can find. It's got some really good weight to it. I'm hoping it's not like an urn or something. I mean, it's only small, so I'm guessing not, unless it's like an animal's urn, but then I doubt it, I don't know. Got a date there, 2010. I'm guessing it's just some kind of keepsake from. Is it Japanese or Chinese? This.